stop that is.
That's going to annoy me so much.
Number infinite. Don't. Is it right? I'm already panicking enough. Okay then guys, here we go, the finals. And if you watched the previous two videos, you'll know that we qualified way down in the D final. Haven't been this far down before, very disappointing. But we got to put that aside, get our heads down, drive as fast as we can, and get through as many of these finals as we can. So hopefully this will be a nice long video with lots of finals footage, but yeah, we'll find out. So long old wait for all of the karts, 10 karts in the finals. And yeah, it takes a while to get them all lined up, and we're waiting, getting ready. There's the marshal, got the thumbs up, green light, away we go. Okay, little jump to try and get ahead, and nobody's alongside us. Nice late brake round the hairpin, nobody bumps into us, little look over the shoulder, and we're away clean. No problems, unbelievable. Didn't get loaded, human DRS. Bit of a gap already as we look behind, coming around the top corner, nice and smooth. Just heads down now guys, head down, drive as fast as we can, pull away from the pack, and yeah, see if we can get through to this C final. So started perfectly, so now it's all about keeping that concentration, not getting distracted, not worrying, not outthinking myself. Human DRS again, look over the shoulder. I did do that a bit too much in this this final. I kept looking over my shoulder, and as we can see, I've already started to pull away from the back half of the pack, so feeling pretty comfortable. The honest truth is I just couldn't even believe how much of a gap I had already. So when I glance over my shoulder here and there's nobody anywhere near me or even in sight, I'm kind of like, what's going on? And then again, coming up the hill here, don't bother with the human DRS, take a look over the shoulder, and I just can't believe the space behind me. So yeah, and there we can see the pack starting to come through, and we're getting to the point where we can already see second only entering the top corner as we're leaving it, so we know that we've got a big gap here, and we're really comfortable. But my mind won't let me believe I'm that comfortable and carries on thinking that somebody's going to catch up to me and overtake me, so I keep looking over my shoulder, which I shouldn't do, but there we go. And yeah, so this was, not going to lie, at this point I was driving proper angry. I was frustrated at myself for having two bad heats and not being able to overtake. I was frustrated to be down in the D final. That's really not what I need this late in the championship. Already got the two scores that I want to drop. So yeah, I've really got to get my head down and get moving, which is exactly what we're doing in this one. So pleased with the driving in this one, but yeah, we're keeping it smooth, no mistakes. And there's second all the way back there. We've got an absolute age between us. And so yeah, I'm gonna keep it rolling though, because I like watching myself drive around in first place. Got to make the most of it, haven't I? But yeah, so the pace is clearly here against the lower half of the field. Although apparently there was quite the commotion behind. I have no idea what happened behind, but yeah, apparently there's quite a lot going on, and they were just building that gap, and it's just increasing with every lap. And yeah, just plugging away, keeping on, getting those apexes right, working out the braking points, that last little fine point to that, and just almost at this point it's like a full speed practice session where you don't take any risks. So yeah, we're just getting in. There we go, second there, and then third is way down. So we're I'm gonna say it, we're definitely going through at this point, short of me being an idiot and crashing it into the barriers, which I hope I can avoid. Nobody is catching me at this point that's in this heat. I've checked out. There we go, we can see the guys there as we're coming out the chicane. They're not even finishing the lap. So yeah, plenty of distance between us, and just enjoyed it. It was a nice feeling to be out in front, driving off into the sunset, and there's the checkered flag. We take the heat win, well the finals win, and that'll put us through to the back of the grid for the C final. We'll start in 9th in the C final. But yeah, really didn't want to start the finals this low down, but that's the best we could do from where we were. We started first, we stayed first, so we'll pull over to the left here, let the other guys filter through, and then we will jump on in to the C final. A few congratulations from the guy behind, and yeah, let's see you in the C final. Okay then guys, here we are, the C final. So as I said, we slot onto the back of the C final for qualifying through the D. We won the D final, so we are 9th for the C final out of the 10 carts, and make our way down to the grid. It's a long way back from here, I can tell you, and take a nice wide entry so I can even just get the cart straightened up into my pit and my grid box. And yeah, here we go. The one advantage here is I'm higher up than everybody else because there's a slight incline, and so I can see the light over their heads and through their heads, and also I get a little bit of a downward motion, downhill start. And there we go, green light, away we go. We get a good start, but it's just so congested, there's no real way to get through. But we're going to look to the inside, brake late, a little bit of contact, and we go through that inside line there. We'd stick to the inside through the chicane, we give space, we get pushed sideways slightly, but we maintain our position. Looking over our shoulders, see where everybody is, go defensive up the hill, and we've lost a bit of time to the guys ahead there through that, unfortunately. But now we need to get our heads down, race the line as fast as we can and catch up to them. Hopefully they're all going to fight amongst each other anyway and give us an opportunity to get involved. And so yeah, a bit of a gap still, but decent round the hairpin. Obviously we've driven this kart in the D final, we don't swap karts, and we've literally just had a race, so we're feeling good, we're feeling confident, we're feeling comfortable with the kart. Bit of an attempt up front by the looks of it, and then some argy-bargy down past the pit lane. That allows us to catch right up. Look how much time we gain when they're all having an argument with each other. And so we're just going to slot in, braking down into the hairpin, see if we can cut back. No, not enough drive out, and actually we lose a bit of time, unfortunately. A bit sloppy there. But here we go, up the hill, human DRS. Still too far back for a dive, but all the action up front brings us into play. Nudge the guy in front, unfortunately. It's kind of hard to slam the brakes mid-corner, and then again, those guys are just backing up so much that we're going flat out, and then there we go. We nudge the guy from behind, and somehow he pitches into a spin. So apologies for that, completely not intentional. I'm going flat out. We're going to cut back at the hairpin. We're on that inside of the chicane again, and yeah, just maybe walled him off a little bit there, but I was already ahead, I think, and I didn't get told off for it, so I hope it was alright. There we go, now we've made some progress through. We're in, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th place. Obviously we need the top 2 to get through to the B final. That would be pretty impressive, a D final into the B final, but first of all we got to get past this guy. And we know that the guys out front are all fast. The guy in 4th here I think started pole. Then we got Sebastiano, who's just in front of us in the championship, and then we got Ben Frankham in 2nd place. So we know that there's 2 very fast guys. We're going to look up the inside, not quite enough drive out the corner to get alongside, unfortunately. And this guy's defending quite well. And you can see by him starting to defend against us, we are all losing time to those in front. Oh, he's a bit slow out of the hairpin. We nudge him, but we stay behind. And yeah, human DRS really going to look for that inside, but he's going to defend hard, defending so hard here. So we're going to go for the cutback. No, don't get enough drive down, went a bit too wide, I think. And again, he's defending there, so we're just losing time here. Every corner that we're behind this guy and he's defending so hard, the chance of the B final is slipping through our fingers, because 2nd and 3rd are arguing quite a lot ahead. They're racing Sebastiano's through now, but they were battling quite hard, so there was every chance I could have got involved in that. But then he goes defensive again, even though I'm nowhere near. We catch right up and you're trying to go around the outside. No, he's just going to put us into the pit lane wall. He did give us space eventually, but that's not ideal. And then we'll just follow him through down the downhill section, through the hairpin. Yeah, we're tidy, we're fast, but so is he, and he's just defending everything, unfortunately. And it is, I struggle to pass people anyway, as we've seen in the heats, even when I'm much faster than them. So somebody that's a similar pace to me and defending is going to prove a tough challenge for me, unfortunately. And there it is, the checkered flag. We finish in 5th place, so not ideal. 5th place in the C final is not where I want to be finishing the day, but with how the heats went and where we started the finals, I'll take it begrudgingly. But it's a haul of points, and yeah, then we see Ben Frankham and Sebastiano making it through to the B final there. Yeah, another good final, and 2 for the price of 1. free carting's always good. And yeah, we will take a look at the final standings and then the current championship standings in just a moment. Thank you very much. Okay then guys, so as we can see here, Neil Durant took the win on the day. Great job by Neil there. And Billy in second, Ryan in third. Seb got the pole position for the A final, but unfortunately got shuffled back to fourth. It was a pretty intense one up front there in that A final. It was a great final. Unfortunately I didn't record any of it. Sat on the sidelines and enjoyed watching it. But if we look further down, right at the bottom of this list, we can see my name there. 21st was where I ended up. So 28 points. It's not good enough. I need to be in the mid 30s to 40s if I want to have a serious chance of getting in the top 10 overall. 25.67 the fastest lap. Again, not fantastic. It was yeah, it felt fast on the day, but not my best, but not the worst. So yeah, I was all right. I think I drove all right, apart from in the two finals, two heats where I finished fifth. But yeah, the finals I couldn't have done much more, I don't think. Maybe a bit better at the hairpin, and I could get one or two positions earlier on, which would set me up better for challenging for the top two spots. But that'll come. I just need to practice the wheel-to-wheel racing and getting better at passing people, I think. In terms of the overall championship, we will see we got Sam Slater currently top with 290 points, Ryan in second with 289. So it is best 6 of 8 results. So they've dropped our worst result of the 7 rounds so far. And Sam Slater wasn't present for this round, so that's why he's got no score in round 7 there. And yeah, I've dropped out of the top 10 in the overall standings. I'm now in 11th, just behind Sebastiano, who's 5 points ahead of me. And we currently have the same lowest score. So yeah, my second highest score is 3 points higher than his. So assuming I score 3 more points than him in the next one, and it's not less than our current minimum scores, then I should be able to scrape into the top 10. I think 8th with an absolutely amazing performance, and Jamie Higgins, Sam Nielsen and Sebastiano Benzi there having a poor day, I might be able to scrape up to 8th, but that'll be a tough ask. I need to really finish high up in the A final. And then behind we got Leo and Mark, 12 and 17 points behind. I think I'm probably not too bad there. Unfortunately for Leo, he had a 14 and a 19 in round 1 and 2, so hopefully that 19 being his lower one will keep him behind me. And then Mark always scores well though, so there's always a chance that he's gonna jump up. Also, he's only got 5 scores on the sheet there, so yeah, I'm gonna really need to pull it out and get up into the same with Shane as well. He's only got 5 scores on the board, so I'm really gonna need to pull it out in this last round coming up in November. Definitely need to be in that A final and doing as well as I can. But thank you very much for checking out the videos, guys, as always. And yeah, round 8, the final round of the season, is coming in middle of November, so keep an eye out for those videos. I got some public testing sessions that I've done recently as well. I got a few funny clips from those of the insanity of public sessions. Always an interesting experience. But yeah, thank you very much for watching the videos as always, and have a good day, and see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye.